Alright, so we're here at the bottom of page 15 in your notes, in your packet. And for example, when it says, does the set of data below represent a linear function? Justify your answer. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off by finding the differences. Well, the difference on the left, hopefully you see real quick, we are adding 1. And again, we have to check them all, just to make sure that there's no gaps. This one adds 6, 17 plus 6 is 23, that one adds 6, this one also adds 6, this one also adds 6. Good! Since it's consistent on both sides, we have a linear function. So, yes, this one is a linear function. Now, I don't want you to stop there, I actually want you to write the equation. So again, for your slope, it's change in y divided by change in x. So I'll write that out for you really quick. You don't have to write this part out. Divided by change in x, because you can probably just see it and go, oh, well, 6 divided by 1 is 6. That's your slope. So we have y equals 6x. Now my starting point, I have to ask, pause it, see if you can get an answer. Is it 17, is it 11, or is it 5? In this case, it's actually 11. We don't have to figure it out because they gave us the 0. Since they gave us the 0, we don't need to back up at all. Alright? The starting point is where x is 0. So, just kind of word of caution. If they give us, or just to kind of clarify a little bit, let's say they didn't give us 0, 1, or 2. They started off and gave us 3, 4, 5, and 6. We would have to back up once, twice, 3 times. We have to back up. I'm sorry, let's do it over here where it's a little clearer. Start with the 3, back up once to the 2, again to the 2, and a third time to the 0. We'd have to back up 3 whole times. And that's okay. We'd still get to the 11. Alright? Here we go. At this point, I want you to pause and go down and do you try me number 1. Here, I'll show it to you real quick. Or should I say you try it number 1. Go ahead and try it. Pause the recording. Go ahead. And I'm going to assume at this point that you've done that. So here we go. We are going to find the differences, which again, on the left, it all goes up. Plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, plus 1. And on the right, let me figure this out real quick. 7.2. 7.2 minus 6.4 is 0.8. They added 0.8. 8.0 minus 7, that's also 0.8. That's also 0.8. And 9.6, that's also 0.8. So good. Since it's the same on both sides, this is a big fat yes. This is a linear function. Now let's write an equation. Y equals your slope. Remember, it's change in y divided by change in x, and 0.8 divided by 1 is simply 0.8, plus your starting point, which again, we don't need to solve for because they gave it to us. And there you go.